letting go of judgment. When you are in doing mode in everyday life, the mind judges things as good or bad, right or wrong, important or unimportant, urgent or non-urgent, and so on. In being mode, such as in mindfulness meditation, all judgments like this are suspended. We often find it difficult to just accept what passes through our minds. Let's look at this through a simple example. Imagine you feel resentment towards a friend who's been showered with accolades for success in some pursuit, such as art or sport. Resentment is an unpleasant emotion to have, not only in itself, but because you know it's unattractively mean-spirited. You know that the intense envy you feel is unworthy of you, and the result is that you feel bad about yourself. Chances are that you will recognize this destructive type of emotion pattern in your life. It's a vicious cycle of feeling bad about feeling bad. You may have experienced this too with anxiety. Being anxious makes you feel that you can't cope, which leads to more anxiety. Likewise, being depressed is likely to make you feel more depressed. In mindfulness meditation, you attend to your present moment experience non-judgmentally. If you can do this successfully, you will start to dissolve the vicious and destructive cycle of self-judgment. The attitude you take if you're being mindful is acceptance. You notice and acknowledge your envy and resentment, but you don't berate yourself for feeling it. In your meditation, you have chosen to enter a zone of non-judgment. Your role then is to observe with compassion, as if the person showing the resentment were a beloved friend, your troubled self, observed by your meditating self. Part of this observation is identifying how and where the experience of envy and resentment is manifesting itself. Is it purely mental, or are you feeling something in your body too? Is the tension in your muscles? If so, where? Is your heart beating more quickly? Or have you started to feel hot and flushed? Or are you experiencing the envy as a kind of reaching out in your mind for the scenario you think should be yours? Now attend to how the emotions present themselves in your body, how your body feels. This helps you avoid getting drawn into thoughts about the emotion. Don't ask why, but what. What is my present moment experience of this feeling? What is my relationship to it? Is it uncomfortable? In meditating like this, we are being not defensive, but caring towards ourselves. How do we show that we care? Simply by attending in the present moment to our experience. We are giving ourselves the gift of our own mindful attention. Negative emotions are part of the human psyche and they often sustain themselves in a cycle of judgment. Mindfully accepting emotion with a friendly curiosity dissolves the cycle of feeling bad about bad feelings. It's easier to develop acceptance if you attend to your emotions in a spirit of curiosity. If you find this helps, you can say, "It's okay for me to feel like this." It can also be a good idea to adopt a kind of inner smile, a mental expression of relaxed warmth. In this way, you replace the aversion you have to an unpleasant feeling with a more creative response that doesn't set off a chain reaction of discomfort.